It's time for a new journey. And this time it will be the build I've been asked for a long time. Flicker Strike. Usually for this skill choose Raider or Slayer, but my choice is Berserker. Look at that, 40% more damage, just what I need. A real man's choice. For the campaign, I chose Sunder, because in my opinion it's the best option for us. And with it you will complete the axe very quickly and without any problems. Tutorial is done. And now I can finally play my favorite game, Path of Exile. Unfortunately or fortunately, I don't have a third account, so it won't be quite a fresh start. I hope you'll forgive me for that, but I promise it will be interesting. I have some leftovers from my last character, but I won't use all this currency because it won't be very interesting. Flicker Strike requires a minimum budget, because without gear this skill will feel like garbage. So I will use the minimum amount of currency for my starting gear, and with it I will start earning currency for all my further upgrades. I'll start with the weapon, and my choice is Terminus. As an alternative there is Oro's Sacrifice, but I decided to try Terminus because I like it better and because I am planning a critical strike build. Shadows and Dust is a glove that gives us increased critical strike chance, which is exactly what we need, and most importantly Rampage. And that's extra damage and even more speed, because I want to make a very fast build. 1C Trade. This is my hero. A nice helmet that gives us 75% critical strike chance and some movement speed, although I actually chose it because it has increased rarity of items found. I'm too addicted to magic find. Sag. Next up is Armor, for onslaught and increased onslaught effect. In addition, it has other useful modifiers. For a more casual experience I will use 5 links. Carnage Heart will be my starting amulet because it gives a lot of attributes, resistance, and that's exactly what we need. And it costs nothing. With it we can use our new gear. Boots with life and some resistances. Belt, same thing. New ring. Life and resistance again. But we needed to have an open prefix. We need a benchcraft like this. One last item. With your approval, this will be a premium purchase. Sorry for such a waste, but I really need adrenaline. Now my character is ready. In total I spent about 170 Chaos Orbs, and for that amount of money, I think I have a relatively good starting build for Flicker Strike. Now let's see what it can do. When I was planning this build, I focused on movement speed and critical strike as much as possible. Because I wanted something very fast, and critical strike chance we need in order to consistently get our frenzy charges, and of course for damage. And honestly, I'm very happy with the current character. And what do we have here? What a good Venter's gamble. Should I try it? No, just no. I promised. Wow. My first divine orb. Just what I need. No way. More good loot. The correct decision would be to sell this key and buy new gear. But that wouldn't be fun and would be too easy. Also, I already have one divine orb, so let's open this damn key. Chris obviously knows that I enjoy creating new characters, so he gave me this shiny tabula rasa. Thank you, Chris. I feel like I'm playing a magic find character. Definitely magic find. Now let's talk about my atlas and the currency earning strategy I've chosen for my new character. It's Metamorph, Delirium, and Alva. I won't be using Alva and her temple at this moment, but it will come in handy in the future. As for the rest of the mechanics, you might be surprised by Metamorph because everyone knows he is bad. Absolutely horrible mechanics. It's basically trash. But I decided to give it a chance and give it a try. In general, my plan is very simple. At the beginning of my map, I activate Delirium Mirror, quickly kill all the monsters on the map, and at the end, I assemble Metamorph. Minimum time on the map, maximum experience gained, and at the same time I try to earn some currency. It's very simple, but I think it's very effective. Let's sell some loot from Metamorph and use the money to buy sextants with Alva. Temple is a very simple way to quickly earn a dozen divine orbs. The first one is ready. And another one. Easy money. Now let's sell the loot from Delirium. Very good. Just what I need. Well, I've earned some currency, and that means it's time for some new upgrades. First of all, I need a new weapon, because for red maps I need more damage. Relatively good DPS. Extra link for my Flicker Strike and mana with Life Leech. Now 6 links. Hopefully that'll be enough for me. Wow. That was fast. Really fast. Sometimes lucky, but now I have a problem. How do I get frenzy charges? I need new armor for that. Like this. But for that armor, I need a new ring. Something like this. It needs to have a free suffix. Now I need a beast to make the beast craft. That's it, and now I have aspect of the cat. With it I will have no problem getting frenzy charges, and my build will function as it should. New belt, because I need more damage. Gloves, nothing special. New helmet, nothing special either, just life, resistance, and accuracy. Amulet. We need a lot of attributes. And some crafting. My new amulet is ready. I really like Death Rush and I didn't want to change it, but unfortunately I need a new ring. So here it is. Enlighten level 3 so I can activate all my auras. Inspired learning so that mapping would be faster and more comfortable. And of course a tattoo. Just one for now, to get even more frenzy charges. The final res pack and the new build is ready. Now let's see what I got in the end. We lost some speed, but our damage increased significantly and now we can do high-level red maps. According to POB, our damage is 1.5 million DPS, and if we activate our flask, Berserk and Totems, our DPS increases to 4.5 million. Good burst damage to quickly kill a metamorph or a map boss. But honestly, these are very small numbers for this kind of build, because damage and 6 portals is our main defense. And the more damage we have, the less we need to use portals. But to increase damage is not a problem for us, because I have a lot of new improvements in my plans, and with them my DPS will increase by 10 times. The main problem is that I have the currency to do this. So let's get back to my atlas. Now it looks like this. Metamorph is still part of my currency earning strategy. I understand that this is not the best mechanic to earn 100 divine orbs per hour. But it's not as bad as people say it is. It's a big loot piñata, and I really love those mechanics. Because you never know what's in Metamorph waiting for you. Also, Alva and her temple will be the main source of income for me. In addition to that, I gave up Delirium and added red altars and more nodes that give me map sustain. Divine Orb. Unexpected. And another tink. Easy money. Let's spend it fast, because I know what I need. A nice flask that increases my damage significantly. I also thought about adding Harbingers because they combine well with City Square, the map I chose for my strategy. But I tested Harbingers a bit and unfortunately they slow me down too much. When I was considering the Atlas strategy, I tried to match it with my current build. Flicker Strike is very fast, and so I want to spend as little time on the map as possible. And the more maps I make, the more temples I will have and the more profit I will make. Maybe in the future I will come back to Harbingers, but for now this is my Atlas. As for juice, it's a gilded metamorph scarab, alva and doubled catalyst sextants. Pretty budget friendly, but profitable. But doubled catalysts are very dangerous on T16 maps because they increase metamorph life by 100%, and sometimes it's a bit of a problem for my build. So far I am very happy with the build and my atlas, and everything is going as I planned. I have a lot of improvements ahead, currency farming and of course lucky drops. For now my first part of the journey has come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. Also, I will be very grateful for your likes, subscriptions, and comments. And if you have any questions, join my Discord channel. The link you will find in the description of this video. Bye everyone, and see you in new videos.